Hey everyone, I'm gonna be making this video just to bring up this question. What is Airjitzu? What specifically is Airjitzu? Because we know we've had the Spinjitzu, and a simpler way to say it is it's Spinjitzu in the air. You're flying with Spinjitzu. It's a simple way to say it, but really is it? What specifically is it? You've obviously got these new sets here. They're the same price with the spinners, so it may have like a few more or less pieces in it, just to make sure the main part is just the the Airjitzu spinner. But what is it? Now I'm gonna explain the packs first. It looks like these packs, they have a long ripcord to put it in, and then you pull them out and they spin up in the air. And you also get like weapons and accessories. And then it's also I've heard that the handles are buildable for yourself, so you kind of build the handle up. You build the Airjitzu flyer yourself, sort of. Like, not the spinner looking part, but I mean, you kind of build up the little, you can see the handle there. You could build the handle up. So it kind of puts some Lego building into it, so then it's not just a big thing you get inside. So you do build it. And again, these are going to be $10. So, but they're different colors and all that for each person. Like Zane's is like titanium looking, silver looking, so that's nice. And they're all like Moro there is green. So he's got his green Airjitzu. And Wraith, I think that's his name. He's got like a lighter green. I think that might be like a glow in the dark color. So that'd be really, really cool. A glow in the dark Airjitzu. And there's a gold Kai Airjitzu from the Ronin Rex set. So there's an Airjitzu in the Ronin Rex set. It's a function on the Ronin Rex vehicle itself. But what is it? What is Airjitzu? Now, mainly to the show, the concept of what it would be. Will it be like their normal Spinjitzu? I think they're going to be including something with their powers. Because every season they've been unlocking more and more stuff about their powers. And they just recently unlocked these new energy dragons for their powers. So, that was like the thing for tournament season. Now, then this next season is coming, so will this be their next thing to unlock with their powers? I think it will be. I think it will be something with their powers adding to their Spinjitzu to make them fly up in the air. Because at the end of episode 44, if you've seen it, Moro was flying around and it looked like he had a little dust cloud around him. I think that was his Airjitzu. And I don't know how he would do it. I've never even seen any other bad guys do Spinjitzu, or in the enemies. But apparently he was doing some sort of thing like that. It looked like it. It wasn't like green or anything, but I mean, it looked like an Airjitzu sort of thing. That's why I put his picture in here. Because he was just kind of flying around. He just kind of flew down. He wasn't like drifting or jumping and drifting or anything. I mean, he was flying with it. So it makes me wonder if it's going to be something with their powers. I think it will. It will be in some addition to it, so they'll use part of their power. I think their Spinjitzu is their power, obviously, but you know. So their Spinjitzu is their power, but I mean, I think they're going to add more with their power to their normal Spinjitzu. So, and I don't know how these enemies will do these Airjitzu. Maybe the enemies will actually do the Airjitzu this time, because we got spinners for like the snakes and the skeletons, but they never actually did Spinjitzu. It was just for the battle game. But now this, it looks like the enemies may actually do this Spinjitzu, Airjitzu sort of thing. So, this Airjitzu thing looks really, really interesting. And I'm glad they're bringing these spinner sort of things back. I'm glad they're $10, and they look really, really cool. It's nice that they give you a little capsule so the figure does not fall out or anything. Or if it doesn't like crash to the ground and like scratch your figure up or anything. So that was a really good thing they did there, so it doesn't ruin anything. And the Airjitzu, when you pull it, it's meant to spin up into the air, of course, fly in the air, and then it's to come down and it'll keep spinning on the ground. So if it's like a flat surface, it'll keep spinning. So yeah, and these will be, as I'm going to say again, the same price as normal spinners, except that one, of course, because that's in the Ronin Rex. But yes, the normal packs for the Airjitzu will be $10. But yeah, so hopefully they'll keep making these after this wave, because hopefully there's like a winter wave next or at the end of this year, and with all that, because sometimes we get 2 waves in a season, so maybe we'll get another wave of this season, since it'll be the last season of this year, so maybe we'll get like another small wave of a few sets or Airjitzu, because with the snakes we had I think we had like quite a few waves of stuff, and a few waves of like Spinjitzu spinners. So hopefully we get more of these, because these look really, really awesome. I plan to try getting all of them. It'd be quite a little bit of money, but I'm gonna save up for these because these look really, really cool. It's a really, really easy way to get Moro, because Moro looks like he's gonna be the main enemy in this season. So good way to get Moro. Doesn't look like he has his cape though but it's an easy way to get Moro, because Moro looks like he's one of the big main enemies next season. So if you want to get Moro and you cannot, I think the Moro is in the Flight for the Destiny's Bounty, Final Flight, the Destiny's Bounty. That's the biggest set. That's one of the biggest sets in Ninjago. Like history. It's one of the biggest sets, like with the battle for Ninjago City and all, and the epic dragon battle. That's up there with them. So if you do not want to get that set, which I'm not going to get that set either, that's way too much, I'm going to get them Moro Airjitzu, so I can get Moro easier. So yes, that is what spinners helped us do when they were out. They helped us get some figures easier. And of course they're going to put figures in, like special figures in the some sets. Like there's there's some special figures in the Final Flight for Destiny's Bounty. So, but I mean, if you want to get a few of them, like the ninja figures here that are in the Airjitzu, they're not in any of the sets. So if you want to get the other ninja suit, you have to get the sets, or the figures online, which is not always the best choice, but yeah. So you have to get the sets for the other figures, but like these energy-looking ninja figures, you can get them with all these Airjitzu, and they look really cool, really, really cool. They still got that old ZX mask shape, but it doesn't look like these other new suits though, with the black in their color, like black and blue or black and red for Jay or Kai. Doesn't look like this the same exact shape for their masks. So it may look like it, but I've seen the images and the shape, the mold is a little different. So, but yes, the Airjitsus, it's another form of Spinjitzu, obviously, and the Brick Show also uploaded a video recently of someone demonstrating the Airjitzu at the New York Toy Fair, and obviously that's where lots of the images and all of them came from. So I'll post a link in the description of that video from the Brick Show, and you can watch how Airjitzu works. It's not too much of a big concept. You put the ripcord in and you pull it out, and it flies up and then hits the ground and spins. While they're explaining there, you could see like all the sets behind them and all. It's like the little display area where they all are. But it looks really, really cool. The next season looks really, really cool. And yeah, this year's a really, really big year. Yeah, so hopefully there's like another season after this one, maybe bigger, smaller, I really don't care, with more Airjitzu. I mean, I really want to see more of this Airjitzu besides maybe just like these few sets here. I want to see more too, not just like, I think it's like 5 or 6 maybe, but I want to see more than 5 or 6 sets of them. So, because we got to see lots of spinners for the first 2 years in Ninjago. So, what do you think of Airjitzu, and how awesome do you think it's going to be? I think it's going to be really, really cool. It's obviously not like the old spinners in Spinjitzu, but it looks really, really cool. It still spins on the ground. I suppose if you want to take it and spin it, you can try, but it's more meant to fly up and then down, and spin on the table or ground or something. But yeah, I mean, you could still collect the old spinners, like probably online. I mean, I see some spinners like from the first season or not the first season, the first waves, like with the skeletons. I see some of them really cheap on like Amazon. So if you want to collect spinners, you still can. The normal spinners, they don't look like they're that much online, so you can still go find them there. They're not that much. I might do that eventually, but not right now. I'm still saving up for new sets here, like this, like these Airjitzu. But what do you think these Airjitzu will be like? Do you think they'll be cool? I think they will. And what do you think they're about?